I stand before you tonight truly feeling like one of the luckiest Malvern alums alive. See, Malvern has given me far more than I can ever give it. I've been blessed to have spent over 30 years in one way or another on this campus, and it's hard for me to put into words what this honor and this school mean to me. But you have to first, and I'd like to first thank, of course, the Hall of Fame Committee for this humbling election, also Mike Treston for all the work that goes into this. I'm honored to be sharing this night with Dr. Kelly and Dave Frank and 3 other athletes. They're all very special to me in their own way. I was lucky enough to have played with 3 of them, and I had an opportunity to coach 1. I actually taught Dave how to run, just so you guys know. Guys, you guys were not just gifted athletes, but you are gifted men who I'm very proud to call my friends. Congrats on the night, and well-deserved for you. Obviously, I'd like to thank the guys who spent their time to share some memories and thoughts on the video, for taking the time out of your lives to do that. And thank you all for being here tonight. There is always so much to do, and your presence here means so much to all of us. In 1978, some coach named Gamp happened to accept a job here on campus. But that began for me a lifelong journey that would help shape who I am today. At the age of 6, I began to witness what Malvern Prep was, from its buildings to its traditions, but more importantly from its priests and coaches, and especially from its athletes. It was from these people that I learned what it meant to have a goal. I learned and I saw what hard work was, what disappointment was, what it meant to get up after falling down. I began to see what it was like to work together to try and achieve something great. And I learned how a brotherhood based on unity, trust, and love was able to accomplish so much greatness. When it was my time to put on the blue and gray jersey, it really had a special meaning to me. I knew by wearing the jersey, I wasn't just playing for my new teammates and for the school, but I was playing for all those guys that had played before me, the ones that I had watched, rooted for, and idolized. But I knew I wasn't going it alone, for I now had a new group of friends, or better said, brothers, kind of a common theme, as Dave mentioned in the beginning. I had a new set of brothers to share this journey with, and a bunch of these brothers are with me here tonight. It was through my interactions with these guys that I continued to grow. We challenged each other to be our best on the field and in the classroom. We challenged each other to do the right thing when out on our own. My brothers, without you guys, each contributing in your own way to our Malvern experience, I surely wouldn't be the proud and lucky man standing before you tonight. I love you guys. During my high school years, there were so many contributors to making this place feel like a home. From Father Duffy and Mr. Stewart to many teachers and coaches. I was lucky to have played for some coaches whose goals were not only to help you be the best athlete and team, but more importantly, were focused on helping you be the best young man you could be. Coach Tosti and Coach Pellegrini so often reminded us of the bigger picture, that it wasn't just about wins and losses, but more about playing the right way. It was helping us understand how much our parents loved us, to treating others with respect, to above all, playing and living the right way. Some very special coaches. For me, the most rewarding years here at Malvern were as a coach. As a young coach, I learned from one of the best in my father, a coach who exemplified what it meant to be a teacher and a leader. His greatness summarized by coaching and playing hard, but with class. I also learned from 2 other great coaches, in Joe Sells and Jim Panetta. I grew with all of them, and I just cherish our memories together from practices, games, and everything in between. But just as impressive were all of the players over the years. Not just the stars, but even the guys who never made the field. Being able to grow with the players and hopefully adding something to their lives was very special. I witnessed year after year some wonderful young men do things that they didn't know they could do. I watched them learn about themselves and grow in confidence, and together we experienced much success. As a head coach, I had some coaches who gave me and our program so much time and energy. Some of you here tonight, and I am forever grateful for your sacrifice to me and to Malvern Prep. I'd like to thank Bill Mills, not only as my lacrosse coach, but for all he did and does as an athletic trainer over the many years. You've given so much of yourself to the school and to me. And Kurt Ruck, who as athletic director always did all he could to make our jobs easier. Thank you both. Anybody who has ever been a part of Malvern Prep, the Malvern Prep family, surely knows one of its most special pieces is a wonderful priest named Father Flynn. What he has done and continues to do daily here at Malvern is such a blessing, and he surely made a huge impact on my life through the many years we have spent together. He is living proof there is a heaven. I would like to thank some special people who have supported me through all my years, including my Aunt Carol and Uncle Frank Henley, my Aunt Helen and Uncle Joe Davis, and my cousins Joe and Matt Davis. To my sister Tara and her husband Brian for their friendship and love and encouragement. To my brother Paul, who I share so many special memories with at this school, from sipping our first Gatorade together out of a player's cooler while he was at practice, to sharing our last win together. I love you and thank you for always being there. Malvern has always had a way of bringing people together, and I am so lucky to have found my wife through one of these connections. I'd like to thank a graduate of 1969 for giving me permission to marry his daughter, my wife Caitlin. I'd also like to thank the entire Egan family for their love and support. Caitlin, I'm so happy to be able to start and finish every day with you. You are everything I ever wanted in a wife and a mother. Thank you for being who you are. As mentioned, we have 4 children, and they light up our lives, and we are very thankful. This journey doesn't happen without the decision my parents made so many years ago. Mom and Dad, there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think of you and love you. I am forever grateful for this opportunity to attend a place like Malvern Prep, and I thank you for all those years of love, guidance, hugs, and especially prayers. Making you proud is all I ever wanted to do. I love you. Malvern Prep has always been a special place because of its people, and that is certainly still true today. I know that as I go through the rest of my life, I will continue to draw upon the many lessons, values, and special relationships that I have from my Malvern Prep days. From my high school friends to my fellow coaches, to all the players. I am forever grateful for all this place has given me, and I thank God often for being a part of the Malvern family. And I will finish with the last line of my pregame speech against St. Joe Prep, Thanksgiving 2009. I said, "Forget about turkey for dinner. Let's go have some hawk for lunch." And they went nuts. Thank you, and God bless Malvern Prep.